dance group who will be hosting at the FNCC for free tomorrow. And renowned dancer, popularly known as Valu, is also choreographer from Nigeria, will be showing his piece, Nigerian style, Hips Don't Lie. Now Valu and Philippe now join us in studio to tell us more on the upcoming event. A very good evening to you both and welcome to the Daily Roundup.
Thank you. Good evening to you too.
Perhaps I can start with you, Valu. Briefly share with us your first ever experience in Namibia, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How has that been for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've spent 9 days in Namibia, Vendop to be precise, and the city has been amazing people. I've been working closely with the dancers for 9 days now. They are my first contact with the city, and so far their energy has been amazing. The organization, Oyo Trust, too, has been really welcoming, and they've been a good host so far.
So you're definitely coming back?
For sure.
Philippe, chat to us about Namibia meets Nigeria. What's that all about?
First, as Oyo, we use art to create social awareness. So we have different medium. We do film, we do dance, we do theater. But along the way, we created the Oyo dance troupe. So for the past 12 years, we've had these dancers, and we give messages, not by talking, but by dancing. Right. And we have a certain style that we use. But from time to time, it's interesting for the dancers to be challenged. Otherwise, we always do the same thing, what we are good at. So we had the opportunity, because we have a common partners, to be introduced to Valu, and we thought that would be quite exciting to have someone coming from another part of Africa. We hear a lot about Nigeria, Nigeria movies, Nigeria music, Nigeria dance. So what is it all about? So it was quite exciting to bring someone from Nigeria to come and work with us, just to broaden our mind and do something completely different. And that's what I like about the piece that Valu is developing. Besides talking about environmental issues, it is using a style that is very different from what we've been doing up to now, and that is helping us to grow as dancers, as artists, as performers.
Now, Valu, as a choreographer, I mean, what are your expectations of the show?
My expectations is for the people to be open enough to receive the information. Let me say the performances and information. So I'm expecting the people to be open enough to receive this information. I'm also expecting to hear their feedbacks after seeing the show, and yeah, just have a good time.
So, Philippe, I know you did mention that it's going to be a show with a difference, but having been with Oyo and telling many Namibian stories through dance and drama, how different will this piece be from all the others?
Look, as Oyo, we use a style that is known as physical theater. So physical theater basically means that it's like a storytelling, like a theater piece, but you don't use words. So in our piece, we have clear characters. There's a mom and a dad and a daughter. There's a priest, there's a teacher. So we are very much character-based and very narrative. And that is one of the first pieces we'll be presenting tomorrow. By contradiction, the work of Valu is more African-grounded, spiritual, in many ways, using many more metaphors. So we talk a lot in this piece about trash, waste management, and environment. And a lot of things is metaphorical, that if we throw trash away, we sort of become the trash ourselves as well. So it's using a different language, because we are more narrative. I think this is more metaphorical, and maybe as well, maybe more spiritual than what we normally do. And that's why tomorrow we'll have three pieces actually. One that is a typical Oyo piece, one that is a solo by Valu, typically his work, and one that is a meeting of those two. And that would be, I think, interesting for the audience to see the similarities, but also the differences. And it is using the same dancers, and yet they will be doing completely different things.
So, Valu, what are some of the Nigerian flavors that you'll be incorporating into this choreography? I heard spirituality.
I mean, I have background in a lot of styles, but if you look at my works, you see I draw inspiration from street dance styles, mostly in Nigeria. Konto, shaku shaku, yes, galala, swo. So, I mean, just expect a lot of Nigerian flavor in the performance tomorrow. And yeah.
Wow, okay. We are definitely expecting that. Philippe, just to give us the final details of the show.
Okay,
please.
Maybe to add a little bit on what he said as well, what is interesting is that they don't use just dance, but there's also a lot of humming, a lot of harmony, a lot of clapping. So it's using the body and also the voice in a very different way, which I think is very modest, but he's very good at that. But tomorrow we will have the official premiere and showing of the piece. It's for one night only, because unfortunately Valu is leaving on Friday again.
And it's for free. It's
for free. Yeah. It's at the Franco-Namibia Cultural Center. We will open the door at 6:30 and the show is starting at 7 o'clock. So it's really the one and only opportunity to see it. We hope in the future we'll be able to continue the collaboration. So we hope we will be able to send some Namibian dancers to Nigeria, and hopefully next year to bring more Nigerian dancers to Namibia. So we hope it is the beginning of a long-term story, but we never know. And tomorrow is basically your first and only chance. So if you miss it, you miss it. We will not be recording it and it will not be online because we want to keep it as a live performance. It has got a very dynamic element to it. So FNCC tomorrow, Wednesday, at opening the door at 6:30 for 7 o'clock, and there will be 3 pieces presented.
Must your audience bring anything?
Not at all, just themselves.
Just themselves.
Maybe
and
a jacket because it's still a little bit chilly. It's not as cold as it was, but it's still a little bit chilly in the evening. So bring your jacket and come with energy. You won't be asked to dance, don't worry. People can panic. No, you're just in the audience, you're just watching the dancer. So don't panic about that. But come with your smile, and that's all we want.
Thank you to both of you, and I wish you all the best. Certainly looking forward to hear some of the feedback of those who will be attending.
So do we.
Well, that wraps up. Of course, I've been speaking to Philippe and